Amidst a debate that is going on in the ICC Champions Trophy, oh, India have an advantage because they are playing in only one venue. India know the conditions, so you might as well hand them the ICC Champions Trophy. Playing in one venue has got two sides of the story. Yes, India had to play in only one venue because of the tensions that is there with Pakistan, even in the original agreement that was there. However, the scheduling fiasco has meant that whatever people had to criticize ICC and India over this advantage bit, they now have gotten plenty of ammunition and you can't grudge them for it. Now, Mohammed Shami, after the win versus Australia, has given his take on whether India has an advantage. So all the nationalists and all the patriots get ready to be shocked by this statement. Because Mohammed Shami has clearly mentioned what we knew all along. And that is, it helps playing in one venue. Yes, it helps playing in one venue. You know about the conditions and how the pitch behaves. There are a lot of factors. It's a plus point that we are playing on the same venue. Not AI generated. It's true. He said it. Mohammed Shami has openly admitted, despite all the others saying to the contrary, oh, it is not an advantage, Shami has admitted that it is a plus point. But anyway, what is wrong in it? You saw in 2000, all the teams played at the same venue in Nairobi. You saw in 2002, most of the games were played in Colombo. You saw in 2013, 2017 that some teams played in only one venue. You saw even in 2023, only India are playing in one venue. That is the major gripe that everybody has. One team gets to play in one particular venue because of the political problems that India have with Pakistan. But even in the original agreement, you are slated to play only in Lahore. What about that? Which is why the scheduling mess, if ICC had not done that scheduling mess in the semi-final, then you could have totally discredited whatever is there. But now, this has gained far more traction because the ICC messed up big time in the semi-final scheduling. Shami wants a simple change. Now, the scheduling fiasco and everything, Shami has admitted that yes, it is an advantage. I mean, look at it. They just have to travel to one venue. They haven't practiced in Dubai International Cricket Stadium. They are practicing in ICC Academy in Dubai. But still, you've been there for over 3 weeks. You will know the conditions better. New Zealand took time to adjust. That is why they couldn't get it. They were only there for 1 day and they couldn't do it. Any other team that came, Australia came for 1 day, they couldn't adjust. So that's why India have an advantage. Mohammed Shami has confirmed it. But in order for ODIs to become far more better for the bowlers, Mohammed Shami has requested one rule change. He said, we try to get the ball to reverse but are not allowed to use saliva. I am making an appeal to the ICC to reintroduce the use of saliva and then the fun of reverse swing will be back. Now remember, when COVID struck the world, at that time, BCCI and all the boards, including the ICC also, decided to have a blanket ban on the use of saliva on the ball. But what that does is, it ensures that reverse swing is taken out of the window. They told as an alternative, instead of saliva, use sweat. But if you look at the scientific evidence of it, sweat has lot more water content. If you look at the water content proportion in both saliva and in sweat, that makes a difference. Saliva will ensure that yes, it makes one side heavier, but sweat will not make it that heavier for reverse swing. Shami wants that rule to be changed. I am no scientist in that sense, but studies have shown that yes, the water content that is in saliva and in sweat is different. That is why whether saliva should be reintroduced, and with COVID now all but controlled, should the ICC rethink this decision? It's a valid point that Mohammed Shami makes at this point. But the major question was on the turning point of the match. How did Steve Smith get out to a full toss? And Mohammed Shami, knowing his game awareness, he's given a very interesting insight. He said, if you look at Smith's records, he has been bowled 4 or 5 times before to a full toss. He was aware of this. The plan was to bowl full and fast. As wicket is slow, the batter is not expecting that. Wow. 4 or 5 times Steve Smith has gotten out to a full toss and he himself could not believe it. In the press conference also, Steve Smith said, it's not a deal. I got out to a full toss. I was fuming. That wicket ensured Australia would be 15-20 runs short. And because of that, they were under par for that particular match and India chased it down with just about 10 balls to spare. But it is very important to know that Shami knew that Steve Smith could be bowled by a full toss and he capitalized on it in a big, big way. So Australia lost. Shami was the star with the ball and because of that, India are in the final. But two major talking points. Introduction of saliva back, okay, maybe the ICC can consider. But Mohammed Shami has openly stated that India have an advantage. Do you think his comment is spot on or do you think he's missing the mark? You can write to us in the comments below. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.